Okay. 8-year-old computer. 10-year-old game. Running on an unsupported plugin. This will happen sometimes. I'm gonna go make a sandwich. I'm gonna go debate the meaning of life. The trees are green, red roses too. Okay, welcome back to Punk-o-Matic 2. And as you can see, I've been busy since we left off. This video is going to be a lot shorter than the first one because I'd originally intended to share some one-size-fits-all tips on how to unlock the cover songs. But then when I went back and looked at the footage of me actually doing the unlocking, I realized I wasn't following it. So I'm going to follow this one up with videos for each of the first 4 venues with just a case-by-case on each song. As for the final 2 venues, if I'm honest, they're not worth it. The 10 songs at those venues, you have to play on insane difficulty, and they tend to come in 2 variations. Not all that good. And not all that complicated. The absolute worst song in the game, hands down, the Scumsdog Return, that is top-level difficulty. This thing just goes on and on for the maximum length that a song is allowed, and the most benign explanation I could offer is that that was the composer's intent, to just have that maximum length song, because it gets more and more obvious the longer it goes on that he was not listening to it as he wrote it. He was just slapping it together as he went. But the thing is that even if you accept that as a legitimate reason, since then, many composers have already proven that you can get that maximum length song and still be good. A Blackened Nostalgia? March to Megiddo? Even My Next Life by yours truly, all managed to get close to that time limit without sacrificing quality. We're only doing this to learn how to use the editing tool anyway, and by the time you actually get to those songs, you'll probably be able to figure out how to work in reverse, how to just write them manually by ear. In fact, you may remember I originally had these blank spaces when I first resurrected my old file off of my old laptop. That's what occupied those spaces. It was me or someone else having listened to those insane difficulty songs and just gone through them and put them back together manually, essentially. I'm not going to name names, but there is at least one example on YouTube of somebody having claimed one of those cover songs as an original on their own. I'm going to give them the benefit of a doubt because it wasn't a particularly complicated song. And it's for that reason that I am going to upload the cover songs and include those in the playlist. I might do a video on that one day showing how to do it, but for now we're mostly going to focus on original content. I've also since uploaded a lot of those original songs that I had. The only two from artists unknown that I haven't done were the ones that I thought were online, The King and True Believers. They were definitely online because I remember on The King, he was using, whoever did it used style presets and had this one. Actually, not quite that one. It was more like... like that was the look. And the other one I definitely remember because the guy made like this elemental band where the drummer had the spiky hair with a fire logo. One of the guitarists had Einstein hair and an electric logo. And actually, hang on. Yeah, just like that. That was the band. I'm not going to use presets when I upload, but I'll definitely recreate that band for his video. Okay, so if you're achievement hunting, you're not going to take my word for it, and you do want to unlock those expert level songs, or you just want to fast track it, I do have a couple of tips I can give. The first, you might have noticed that the difficulty of the song determines how many fans you get per concert, and you need a certain number of fans to go to the next venue. So if you want to do a song just as short as No More Dead, but that can be played on normal difficulty and get more fans per concert, I did upload Oblivion Redux. That's just as long, but I have been able to perfect it when playing the bass on normal difficulty. Show you how that works. So if you want to fast track your progress, you can use that and get normal bonuses. The other thing that if you've downloaded the game, you may be eyeballing among the achievements are the note streaks. These can also increase the amount of in-game money you have. And the top one is 500 notes. Fortunately, there is a cover song that you can use to do this just as easily, and even more fortunately, it's one of the default ones, Rebirth by the Necromancers. If you play Guitar 2, it's fairly easy, and you can get up to 500 notes on a streak that way.